Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drakewing Gaming, and some of you may on Twitter the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Dawntide. And today we are coming at you with Billy's Path. That's right, we can pursue our favorite feathered friend and the newest updates. I'm going to be starting fresh, y'all, because I really love how this visual novel opens up. This has quickly become one of my favorites. Everything about it, the style, the music, the atmosphere, the writing, the characters, it's just so perfect in my opinion. Like, this one rivals Dawn Chorus to me. So let's go ahead and jump in, shall we? Alarm Chan, you were up, and let's go. There's no going back to where we were, but I can still wander our cliff-top paths, down to Gala's Cove where we first met, where you held me still, close to your chest. A memory wrapped warm in winter white linen. When your fingers slipped between mine, they filled the spaces I never knew were there. After all these years, you stay moored in my mind. A beacon through sea fog, far from land. I know these paths always lead here. Sorry, all this part really resonates with me. I know these paths always lead here, but I hope that one day they'll take me back to you. Back to your home. Back to the person I knew. You'll flow around me until all those spaces are filled. Until then, Griff. Dawntide, Chapter 1, Archipelago. Man, oh, the beginning of that always hits me so hard. The hiss of a steam arm brings me back to reality. Oat milk bubbles and swirls in the metal jug. Another day, another latte. A customer, an early afternoon regular, taps at her phone on the other side of the counter. She comes here on work days, sometimes between 1 and half 2. Takes her coffee to go. It's about as punctual as most people in Port Warren. I think she's an estate agent. My wrist wiggles out a wonky oat milk rosette to the cardboard cup. Not my best work. I slip the lid over it. Latte! The regular takes the cup in hand. With a thanks and a half smile, she makes her usual exit to the empty street. The lunchtime rushes past. The rest of my shift will just bring more customers like this one, if any at all. I turn to face myself, half an eye on the door. The muffled sound of laptop keys flutter amongst the strums of music through speakers around the room. The name of the cafe hangs on a wooden board above a long landscape mirror. The buoy. Alright, let me, I send the person in the mirror a half-hearted wave, hoping to brighten their spirits. You're the boy, Riley. It does very little. I'm tired. It's my last shift for the week. Hazel will start her shift soon. Best look busy. I run a damp cloth over the steam wand, ditch the coffee puck into the bin, wipe down the surfaces. Out of a small window at the back of the room, the lopsided hulls of the small boats breathe gently on low water. I'm reminded that working amidst the aroma of fresh ground coffee is a luxury during low tide. The tap of laptop keys peters out, a dull clap rustling in a bag. A red deer clad in khaki tones trots toward the bar. You ready, Riley? I thought you got off a quarter past. Half past. Oh, right. Hazel's in the staff room. She'll be out in a bit. Fair enough. She rests an elbow on the counter and tries to make it not look too obvious that she's eyeing her phone. So, excited? Yeah. Kinda. Kinda? I don't know. It's weird. Everyone's been doing their own things for so long now, it's gonna feel a bit strange. It'll be a bit different, sure. But that's good. It's been long enough. Things should be different. Do you feel different? I loosen the cord on my froth-stained apron and turn my head around the room. I guess so. You still worried about your job, or the other thing? I think it's the job. Strange that they've been out of county and I'm just working down the road. Me and Joe are still here, aren't we? Yeah, but you've got your proper jobs. She looks like she's about to say something, then changes her mind. Look, you've got nothing to worry about. We'll meet Joe and Billy on the way to Ranzo. They'll be glad to see you. You're doing good, Rye. A smile forms. We probably should get moving, though. Billy's train gets in at 1:45. I place my folded apron on the counter. The clock on the cash register reads 14:29. Right, I'll go check on Hazel. Apron in hand, I pace between the tables towards the back room. I catch another glimpse of those boats in the shallow water, before opening the door to a room where the air is thick with dishwasher steam. Hazel, you're up! It's a steep walk up to the station. We pass by the old memorial, the church, and the Baker Favreau's. After placing her bag inside the doorway to her flat, Sal closes and locks the door. She walks back to the street, phone in hand. Still nothing from Billy. Her voice is breathy as we trudge further up the incline. And by the way, what time did you come in last night? I didn't hear you. Yeah, just sleeping badly. Went for a walk. Bad dreams? No, just hard to sleep. You been doing your night walks again? Yeah. A few cars pass by us on the thin streets, their engines cutting through the shushing sway of new leaves and the gulls wheeling above. Is there a problem? No, I was just wondering. She pants as the hill grinds us down. Today should get you worn out. Once at the top, it's comparatively easy walk downhill, and we're able to catch our breaths. Approaching the station, a few cars and cabs are lined up in the taxi rank. Beyond them, another figure comes into view. He paces on the spot, a blue lighter cupped in two hands. He holds it close to his slate beak. A cold wind snaps the flame left and right until his cigarette lights. Heaving a relieved drag, his head tips back and wisps of gray smoke chase away into the breeze. That's when he sees us, a furrowed face unfolding into a smile. Was on? Good to see you, Joe. Good to see you too. Been a while. His voice is glazed with a light West Country veneer. He's calm, but tones of excitement break through as he talks. Sorry we're late. Not a problem. So's the train. Stepping closer, the smell of cigarettes grows potent. Hope you've been good. You still trying to quit? Yeah. It's going great, as you can see. Heard anything from Billy? Nope. Oh, the master of ceremonies had him wrangled. Keeping his eyes on me, he tips his head sideways to Sal. Sal wanders over to the fence. She peers across towards the monitor hanging from the platform ceiling. Says it's due. Joe takes a puff off his cigarette. Can't trust the schedule, Sal, you know that. You got this afternoon off, then? Yeah, a bit hard with the Lantern Festival coming up, but I got tomorrow off so we can go out on the lash tonight. What you showing up at the museum this year? Boats? Joe's smirk sizzles with the burning tobacco. Who told you? Are they not just using the same stuff as last year? Take the old pictures out from the back room and sling them up, right? It's a big one this year. Anniversary of the Rue Gwyn. Bringing out all the stuff from the back room. Photos, docs, washed up bits. Mr. Pindley had even got one of the old lifeboats reconstructed. Sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, mostly just filing papers for me. Some people visit annually, so it's gotta be good. He tweezes a couple of small pale feathers from under his chin. Don't worry too much about it. If they're traveling in each year, they're probably happy enough to see the boat. They're like train spotters, aren't they? It's coming! Speaking of... We walk around to the station entrance, a small brick building fitted with sliding glass doors for a brush of modernity. Sal is fiddling with her phone again. The train slides to a halt at the platform. The number of carriages exceed its length. Above the barriers are glossy pictures of beaches and meadows, advertisements for the sights around the county. Most alighting here to stay on the platform, likely waiting for another train to whisk them away to somewhere scenic. Some passengers start to file through the gates. We keep our eyes peeled for a lapine figure. A good number of people pass us by, but there's no sign of him. Maybe he's in first. It's right at the back. I guess. Fuck's sake. They both turn to see Sal, glaring down at her phone. He missed the train. What? He didn't message before? That's what I said. Sal scans the screen, spitting out a sharp sigh of exasperation. She reads aloud. Was that a bet? I had to charge it when I got on the next one. Unbelievable. Next one's not for 45 minutes. I'm not sticking around for that. Me neither. I'm telling him to meet us at the pub. This seems to perk Joe's plumage. Oh, get in. A chill wind nips at the back of my neck. Can't argue with that. It'll be warmer. Or, since Billy's late, we should meet Ranzo properly at the docks. Sal takes a moment, pressing her fingers to her forehead. Sure, that works. Sounds good to me. Let's head down. We head east towards the dock, cutting around the back of the town, following the path of the railway. Midway down, the chug of a freight train grows louder until it passes us, up on the old stone viaduct. Pillars of light scan over Sal and Joe, cast from the gaps in the container carriages. Looks like everything's running late today. I was on time. You weren't. Joe says this with pride. It is a turn-up for the books. Sal turns her attention to the treetops ahead. The funnel of a cargo ship pokes above them. I'm going to text Ranzo so he knows where we are. Wait, I thought we were going to surprise him. I'd really rather keep this simple. Come on, he's probably been following orders all week. It's been a long time since you've seen Ranzo. Be straightforward. Call him first. No, make it a big surprise. He'll love it. Surprise him. I think he'd appreciate it, honestly. It breaks the ice. Sal's hand stays in her pocket, dropping what she was holding. All right, but if we spend half an hour waiting for him, it's on you. Guess we'll see. My sight follows the last train carriage as it trundles ahead toward the dock. How's the job going, Riley? Not bad. Pretty quiet most of the time. Bit boring. Better than stressful, though, right? Yeah, I mean, it's not stressful. It's not stressful. Right. He's trying not to push any of your buttons. You know where Ranzo set off from? Somewhere in the States. North Koyo, I think? Didn't he tell you? No, I don't really chat that often. That tracks. Ranzo's great, but you do have to push him for a text response. I scrubbed through my messages with him. And there's a couple of music links I sent the other day, not read. And a message wishing him a good trip over, not read. Alright, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!